We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. It's Mets Baseball on the Show. Next. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
We'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. And the 2-1. 3-1. Miguel Andujar waits on deck. The 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. From the belt, the pitch right there for strike 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
On to first, a double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Matt, I can't wait to see what Aaron Judge has in store. He's having a really nice season coming into this one, and we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Torres is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 26 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
High and deep to right center. Dickerson on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Ground ball left side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. For the moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
I'll tell you, this team could really use a turnaround from Cespedes. He went 0 for 3 last game. No big deal, only 3 ABs, but it was the way in which he looked going about those ABs. He didn't have a good look to him at all. We'll see if he can bounce back in this one.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Now the 2-0. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting first, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 264 is average entering play, 35 homers, and 86 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
Nope, outside.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Cespedes stands at first with 1 out. 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Now the 3-0 offering. 3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And another foul ball. Ready with the payoff pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in, Jeff McNeil, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to Shep. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Into the box, Ali Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play right at 333. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Ground ball foul down the left side. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Big pitch early, the 3-2. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. And there you see the numbers over his last 8 contests. He's really been leading the charge for this team. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He'll try again, 1-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Another 2-2 offering.
3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Next up from New York, Jake Marisnick. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set and the pitch. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Hit down the third baseline.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Dickerson, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Paxton comes set. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
One and 0. Here it is.
Oh, that's outside.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
Stepping in, Noah Syndergaard. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. Here comes the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Andujar is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Met 3-1. Giancarlo Stanton now. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Pitch popped up. Alonso is under it. 1 down.
Batting 6, the first baseman.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And I want to shine the light on Yoenis Cespedes, outfielder right here. The ability to play multiple positions in the outfield, both corners, and can dabble in center field as well. And newsflash, people, do not run on this guy. He has one of the best arms in the business.
In now, Luke Voigt. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 9 homers and 42 runs batted in. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0 home. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball, that's it.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And my spotlight's going to shine down on Gleyber Torres. He mans the second base position unbelievably, but he can also offer his manager some versatility. The bat plays big time as well, and he has a strong arm.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner,
but it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Set to deliver on 2-1. And it's fouled away. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. 1 out, nobody on. High and deep to left center field. Hicks going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Stepping up now, Pete Alonso. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Paxton steps into his windup, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit hard to short, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jeff McNeil. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Elise Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 1-1. It's 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Good waist pitch. 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, James Paxton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gio Urshela. He singled to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Ball.
Ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Heading out towards shallow right. Dickerson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Bottom of the third now, and set to go is the third baseman, J.D. Davis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
And that misses. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake.
Stepping up to the plate, Jake Marisnick. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Marisnick, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the third round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
There's a strike. It's 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Nobody out, runner on first. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his knees. There's one. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
He's set. Here it comes. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. As he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Up next to the bat, not shortstop, Ahmed.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Paxton comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ready with the 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 2 left for the Mets, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Miguel Andujar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Ball.
2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting,
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Mets organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Cespedes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see 2 starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Dickerson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. His line includes a single and a fly ball and 2 at-bats thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So here's Pete Alonso. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Paxton's ready, coming at him with the 0-1. Pops this one up. Andujar in foul ground, and this will land foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
On the ground to second for Torres. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Digging in now, Ali Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit. McNeil is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead to 3. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
Comes into this one at 271. 13 home runs and 41 RBIs. Swing and a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. Oh, and look at the throw from Stanton. He is out at the plate. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. We're through 4. It's now a 4-1 Mets lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. On a line, that's a base hit. And this will find its way to the 335 sign.
Well, it's been a while since they had a base runner, more than 3 innings to be precise, but they've got one now. We'll see if they can get a little something going here.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
To the plate now, Gary Sanchez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. One run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Davis brings it in. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Jay Happ, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
33, Jay Happ.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and up next the center fielder Jake Marisnick.
The center fielder, Jake.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes, and that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Happ, a 6'5" left-hander, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. To short, hit hard. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, Corey Dickerson.
So stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. Up and in for ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he popped him up. Urshela has a play. 2 down.
Up next to the net, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Next for the Mets, Noah Syndergaard struck out after whiffing on a bunt attempt in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either.
4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. Very high, 2-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
DJ LeMahieu will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, DJ LeMahieu.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 281 the average entering play. 9 homers and an even 40 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. McNeil's got it for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Gio Urshela. Here comes the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as that graphic shows us, he currently leads the Yankees in that category. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Andujar is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in...
The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Yanks held in check. They trail it 4-1. Ben Heller will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Now at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. They'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Ahmed Rosario.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another chance? Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Bases are empty, one man out. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. On to first, and there were two down.
Now back, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Into the box, Pete Alonso. A hit and two at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. The Mets lead this one 4-1. Now in the box, Miguel Andujar. No hits to this point.
The third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Here's the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
That misses, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Three and 0 now.
Count 3-0.
Now the pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Digging in, Torres. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch.
Got to believe the pitch. Pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Again, a 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Runners on first with 1 down. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
A 1 pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Smoked on the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a nasty sinker right there. Sometimes you get a little luck on the offensive side. Definite ground ball with eyes right there.
Now to the plate, Luke Voigt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's the 1-0. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The set and the 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here's the 1-2. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Cespedes going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
He swings and grounds it to short.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Mets are out on top, 4-3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Holder will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Kyle Higashioka is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. First delivery to him on the way. That's smoked, but right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the bat, the catcher, Ali Sanchez.
So digging in now, Ali Sanchez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Voit is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Jake.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. The 1-0. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. The set and the 2-0. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets leave one, and it remains a 4-3 game. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan.
So striding in, Aaron Hicks. It was a walk in his last trip.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Just got a piece of it at 98 as this is fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed.
Pulls over on that one, foul. Another one sent foul. Here it comes, 0-2. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Betances is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Here it comes on 0-2.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the 2 starters. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Gio Urshela as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Here's Miguel Andujar now.
He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. Cespedes
Is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. The Yanks leave one. They still trail it here 4-3. Zach Britton will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Corey Dickerson.
From the stretch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. This is line to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. The batting average clearly not where he wants it to be. 4 home runs and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-1.
Nope.
Sinker. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Into the box now, Ahmed Rosario. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
First delivery to him on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
I'm set with the 0-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 52. You'll hit it. That's today.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
In his career, Cespedes comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. One and 0. Here it is. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Mets, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Ready for another shot now. Torres, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. The 1-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First offering on its way.
That's out.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 0-1 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. One and 0. Here it is.
Ball, that's upstairs.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. He's set. The 3-1. The bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his 8th victory of the season. James Paxton was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Edwin Diaz wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs on 8 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.
The trade deadline looms large. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Noah Syndergaard picked up win number 8 this year as the Mets took care of their Subway Series rival Yankees 4-3. The Miami Marlins stopped their 6-game losing streak as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 3-1. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 11-8. Trevor Story plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, helping the Rockies beat the Nationals 8-3. He is currently among the NL leaders in batting average. Robert Stock got the win, his 6th so far this year, as the Phillies got past the Diamondbacks 3-2. The Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 9-8. The San Diego Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they walked off to the extra inning win over the Pirates 5-4. The Chicago Cubs had 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-4. The Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Orioles 7-5. Dallas Keuchel collected the victory in his 12th win, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 3-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Tribe held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-1. The Twins combined to give up just 5 hits as they embarrassed the Dodgers 9-1. The win was their 6th in a row. Anthony Rendon was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Halos to the win over the Blue Jays 8-3. The Rangers snapped a 9-game losing streak as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 5-3. The Astros knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 6-2. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for all the latest.